Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Tai Chi in the Park with me, Li Fu. We are here again at Evelyn's Park every Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. And today we're going to continue with our meditative walking practice. And this time we're going to be focusing on the Upper Dan Tien. So when we work on the Upper Dan Tien, it helps to relax the nervous system, helps to bring our mind and body back into balance, and helps to increase our focus and our cognitive function. So let's go ahead and get started, clear some space, and we'll get warmed up. Taking your feet about shoulder width distance apart, softening the knees, sinking into the hips. Let's start with the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Just let it be a cleansing breath here, as though the breath is washing down through the body. And letting everything wash out through the soles of the feet. And exhale. Relaxing, sinking. And letting any heavy or old energy just release down into the earth. Let it be filtered and transformed by nature. And now reversing, drawing fresh energy up from the earth. And moving it up the feet all the way to the top of the crown. Bringing the breath into balance, balancing the inhalation and the exhalation. Bringing the hands together and rubbing the hands, warming the hands up. We're going to be focusing on warming up the Upper Dan Tien, the cognitive center of the body. Rub in between the fingers. Rub the webbing in between your fingers. This is a reflex point for clearing out the synovial fluid, or the cerebral spinal fluid, in and around the brain and spinal cord. So just assisting our body with its natural functions. And now take your warm hands and rub your face, helping to relax the muscles in the face, bring chi to the face. And bring the hands up and overhead. Exhale, so you're clearing the mind, shaking it out. We're going to make two fists, and we're going to bring the knuckle of the thumb to the bridge of the nose, and we're going to circle over the eyebrows and underneath the eye socket, following the bony structure around the eyes. So really wanting to relax the most upper part of our body. And now bring the knuckles to the temples and massage the temples. And then bring your thumb knuckles to the top of the jawbone, where the jaw meets the skull. Gently massage. releasing any tension. And then taking your fingers and gently rubbing the cartilage of the ears and giving your ears just a gentle tug, opening up and pulling up at the top and out to the sides and then down on the earlobes. And shake out your arms, shake out your hands. We're going to take our hands and make a V shape. And we're going to bring the ear in between the fingers, rubbing in front of the ear and behind the ear. And releasing down. And take your hands, take a deep breath in. Bring the hands up and bring your hands, interlace them. And cradle the back of the head. And we're going to lift up. Reaching up and back. And exhale, release back to center. Inhale, rise up and back through the crown. And release. Opening up the chest, opening up the lymph system in the armpits. And the back of the neck. And now release the hands and we're going to massage the base of the skull. And so we're making sure that energy is able to move freely from the spinal cord up to the brain. We're also activating the breathing centers of the brain down here at the base. And then we're going to tap with the fingertips, tapping base of the skull, bringing more blood and energy to the brain, helping us to focus. And relax the arms down. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Now we're going to take one hand, we're going to bring it to the center of the face, and our eyes are going to follow the hand. So moving the hand up, head stays still, eyes move up, and then we bring it to the side. The eyes follow to the side. And bring it down. Eyes following down to the other side. Eyes follow. And up. And reverse. Out to the side. Down. Side. Up. And to the center. And just noticing if you had any difficulty with that, if your eyes were moving ahead of your hand or not following your hand or just a little shaky, that can tell you a little bit about your nervous system and where you are today. So let's just relax a little bit more. Take a deep breath in. And let's roll the shoulders up and back, releasing any tension. And reverse. And now we're going to pump the body with a little bit of chi. We're going to take the hands to the chest and inhale, open the chest. Exhale. Fold forward from the hips, fists press out. And open the hands. Open the chest. Lean forward. Press out. We'll do this 6 more times. And 3. Deep breath in. Exhale it all out. And now this time we're going to roll the shoulders. So my fist is going to roll one over the other, but it's because my whole arm is moving from the shoulder socket. So it's not just from the elbow moving the forearm, but the shoulder rotating the entire arm. And come up to standing. Take a nice deep breath in. It's such a treat to practice in the outdoors. Breathing in the fresh air. Bring your feet together, hands on thighs, and small circles with your knees. And reverse. And come up to standing, stepping the feet apart, opening up the ankles, rolling on the ball of the foot, and reverse. And over to the other side. All right, and another deep breath in. And exhale. So feeling relaxed, yet alert. Ready to start our meditative walking practice. So take a few steps back as you walk forward, heels together, toes turned out. And we're going to inhale the arms up. And the middle finger is going to line up with the eyebrows. My shoulders are down, my elbows are bent. So my shoulders aren't up here, and I'm not trying to hold my hands up with my shoulders. Rather, I'm down, extended out. My neck is long. My hands out in front. Just gazing in between the fingers is a practice in focus. And just allowing everything to line up as we begin our practice. So we're going to exhale, lower down, bending the knees, shifting the weight, and we take a step forward with the heel out, shifting the weight. We open and post, coming together. And stepping forward. And together. As you inhale, imagining this ball inside of the head is gently expanding. As you exhale, it gently contracts. So it's like the movements are pumping chi in and around the brain in a very gentle, relaxing way. Now reversing our retreating step, shifting the weight back, and post. You don't have to open the arms up very big or wide. And one more step back. And stepping the heels together, bring the arms down in front slowly with control. And shake it out. Shake out your arms. So that's our basic meditative movement for the Upper Dan Tien. Now we're going to add the cross-body energetic practice. We're going to start with the arms coming up. Spine is tall, crown is lifting, feet are sinking into the earth. Middle fingers lined up with the eyebrows. Arms are rounded, shoulders relaxed. We exhale, sink down. We shift the weight, step forward. And as you shift your weight into your front leg, the opposite arm extends out a little bit further. They both come in to center as you post. Step forward, opposite arm extends out, and your eyes might follow that hand. That extends out just a little bit further. And post. And you may start to feel a shift in the brain or in your awareness. If you don't worry about that. Just continue to practice. It's still happening. So even the eyes are assisting in the practice. Shifting the eyes left and right. And post. Retreating step. Stepping back. Shifting the weight into that back leg. And the opposite arm extends out a little bit further. Post. Step back. Shift the weight back. Extend the opposite arm. And let the eyes follow that hand. So we move into a more relaxed and healing state of mind. Where the body can repair all sorts of things, all sorts of issues. Just takes time and practice and patience and diligence. And one more step back. And stepping together, bringing the hands together, raise your stance, lower your arms down, and shake out your arms. We're going to shake them out a little bit more. So we're not used to holding our hands up that high for a long period of time. So inhale the arms up and let them drop. Letting the front of the shoulder relax a little bit. And we'll practice one more time. Walking forward and back. All right, and let's begin. One more time. Practicing that cross-body energetic intention. And sinking down, seeing where you can relax a little bit more, see where you're holding tension, and try to release that tension. Stepping forward, opposite arm extends out. And post. Straight forward and together. Taking a nice wide stance. Finding your own rhythm, your own pace, inhaling. When the inhale shifts into an exhale, begin your post. And seeing if you can allow the breath to elongate. Slowing down the movement even a little bit more. And one more step forward. And together. Retreating step. The hand opposite your back leg will extend. The hand that is not extending is more passive. It's still active, just relatively more passive. And one more step back. And coming back to center, heels together, raise your stance, lower your arms down with control, and shake out your arms. All right, so let's loosen up the front of the shoulders that tend to get tense in this position. So we're going to start by tapping front of the shoulder. Once you feel like the shoulders are relaxed, slowly unwind out of that. And let's come into a standing meditative posture. So maybe the feet are a little bit closer in, maybe more hip width distance than shoulder width. And the knees are still open, but you might be raising your stance just a little bit. And let's begin by bringing the arms up in front. Arms are even and balanced, gazing through the fingertips. And from here, we're going to shift the weight and post. We call this the universal post, as though we are holding the center of the earth, holding the center of the universe in between our hands. And extend the opposite hand of your standing leg just a little bit more and gaze through the fingertips. And notice how the imagery of holding the earth or holding the universe brings energy into the arms. Just imagining that you're holding something of great power, great energy, lends itself to energizing our body. And coming back to center, bringing the hands even with each other. Lengthen the neck, relax the shoulders down, shift the weight, and post on the other side. Extend the opposite hand of your standing leg. And coming back to center. And bringing the arms down. And let's take a deep breath in, inhaling the arms up. And let's bring some of that energy from the Upper Dan Tien that we've cultivated. And let some of that energy sink down over the heart and down into the Lower Dan Tien. We don't want to leave a lot of energy in the head. Because that can lead to headaches and all sorts of other aches. But we can cultivate energy in this area safely. Bringing energy to our nervous system. To enliven the senses so that we can see more clearly, hear more clearly, speak more clearly, and have a clearer sense of awareness. And even smell more clearly. And remember more clearly. So letting some of that energy sink down. Bringing your hands to your Lower Dan Tien to help balance the energies and breathe into this area. Letting the lower back expand and open up in areas that might normally be a little constricted. The more we open up this area, the more we draw energy down, inviting energy down. Feeling this connection between the Upper Dan Tien and the Lower Dan Tien. And the Lower Dan Tien is even considered the second brain. As it holds 80 to 90% of our neurotransmitters here in the gut. And now let's end our practice with our salute, inhaling the arms up, bringing the feet together, feeling gratitude for the air in our lungs, the heart beating in our chest, for our optimal health. And we'll make our Tai Chi salute, our symbol of peace and harmony and balance. Thank you all so much for joining me. All of you here in Evelyn's Park joining me here on Tuesdays, and all of you back home, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you will follow us here on our Facebook channel and our YouTube channel for more Tai Chi in the Park videos. Until next time, stay safe, take care, Dao An, wishing you peace on your path.